It's me again, Doug Earl with Fedora Chef, and I still don't like to wear pants. I gotta do a little pork chop here because it's thawed out. I'm going to try something different. Rather than beat up an egg with a little milk maybe, I'm going to use that mustard sauce, honey mustard, that I made, and I'm going to give that a good covering, good glaze. And in here, breadcrumbs. I've put in some brown sugar, paprika, smoked paprika, garlic powder, a little onion powder, salt and pepper, and some red pepper. Am I going to remember the proportions? No, I really don't pay that much attention. Might have been a teaspoon of the garlic powder, half a teaspoon of the onion powder, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon of black pepper, maybe an eighth of a teaspoon of the red pepper. Brown sugar, I think I put in a good teaspoon. Paprika was mixed. I think it was 1.5 teaspoons total. So this is coated. I am going to put the breadcrumbs in a bag. You can just do it on a plate if you want. I've got my pan starting to warm up now, and I'm going to preheat the oven. I don't need to use all of these. I'm just going to put in about half. Save half in the Ziploc bag for another time. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Because you want it to get a good coating, you're going to put a crust on this. And I'm just going to pop that in the bag with it and give it a good mix around. Out of my way. And when the pan's heated up, I'm going to give it a good browning sear on both sides and then just put it into a low oven to finish. It's not going to take long to cook this pork chop at all. Okay, the pan is heated up. If you don't know how to check it, sprinkle a little water on there. It's going to sizzle and go away real quick. I'm going to put a little canola. That's it in that water. And olive oil. The pan is starting to smoke just a little bit. Chop's ready to go in. This is about medium-high heat. All right, as you can see, it's brown on one side. The other side's browning up. My toaster oven is warmed up to 225. To finish it. Just want to get a good color on there. We're good. And that's going to go in the oven, and I'll check it soon. About 7 minutes, maybe. I don't know if I can follow with this thing. Maybe. Oh, look. Oh. Close enough. Just like a professional studio, almost. All right, time to check that chop. I actually had it at preheated at 275, not 225. And I've got my trusty little digital probe here. It'll bend over. And okay, 147. Oh, 151. That's perfect. Yeah. All right, enough. Yep, we're good. Check it in a couple of spots. Turn you off. All right, I'm going to toss this on a plate now. I'm not going to eat it right away. I'll warm up some of it later, and I'll have it with some roasted potatoes, and I've got some steamed broccoli and lima beans and corn, spinach. I don't want this to really cook much more than this. It's gonna, if it just sits, it's gonna keep cooking. I'm gonna pop this in the freezer for about 10 minutes.